For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 5 of Season 3 here in the career mode Road to Glory. I don't know why when I've reloaded my save, my manager rating has dropped to 54. You will have to excuse that. It's probably just a bug, and once we play the game against Brighton, providing we get a decent result, it should shoot straight back up to the late 70s, early 80s. For now though, we're going to push forward into the second game of the Championship season against Brighton. We obviously weren't very good against Watford in the first game and struggled to beat Mansfield in the second game of the season, so I'm hoping for better results here against Brighton and Blackburn Rovers. Of course, in the last episode we lost Uche for 7 months. Now there was a lot of good discussion actually in the comment section of the previous episode, some saying and quite rightly so, it is a genuine option that I could potentially, because we don't have at present enough real numbers in the striking position to play 4-4-2. I could potentially switch to a 4-2-3-1 and not need to bring in a new striker. I think that is going to be my alternative option. I would like to try and bring in another striker if possible. And again, taking suggestions from your feedback, potentially a striker on loan rather than a permanent signing, and still stick with the 4-4-2 that served us so well throughout this series so far. But if I can't find a striker or am unable to sign a striker, I will switch to a 4-2-3-1 once we get out of the transfer window. But my preference is to sign a striker. If we can't, like I say, we will switch formation. I've added some players to the shortlist as per your suggestions. Those include actually Zach Clough. I don't know whether he's any good on FIFA. I know obviously in Football Manager he's like a go-to. So we'll have to wait and see if he's any good on FIFA this year. We have also added a number of players here as well. Number for loan, like James Wilson from Man United, Tammy Abraham, who theoretically should be a Chelsea player, but he's at Bristol City permanently for some reason. MOR is loan listed and is a genuine option. I would very much like to try him out, so I'm almost certainly going to go in for MOR. Britta Sombalonga is someone I could perhaps try and sign permanently, but I'm not sure whether I want a striker permanently. Like we say, we could try and loan him, but again, I don't think Forest would be that keen on loaning him out. Jordan Rhodes might be an option. We know that he's prolific at Championship level in real life, so maybe Middlesbrough might be willing to let him go. Adam Armstrong, we could quite feasibly bring in on loan as well. And Kylian Mbappe Lotan is someone that was recommended to me, although he's a left winger only, so I'm not too sure whether it was just a random, this guy's quite good, or whether you thought he could play at striker. But I'll scout him anyway, and we'll see what our scouts say. But of the ones we've got here, I think MOR is my favourite. I think Adam Armstrong is a genuine option as well as a rotation player, although Adam Armstrong's wages are £34,500, so they are quite, well, not even quite high, they are very high. Our transfer budget at present sits at £6.5 million with 41,000 in the wage budget, although we do have a player yet to sell. There is something ongoing with regards to transfer negotiations, and I should be able to show you that here. It's Carl we met to Blackburn Rovers. They've offered £375,000, and obviously we accepted that. He's on £2.5 grand. They've offered him 8. You can't quite see that. I'm probably in the way, but they've offered him £8,000 on a 4-year contract. So I'm expecting him to sign that, and then that will be him out of the club. We are still looking for a left back, of course, as well, and that is the priority, considering we can change formation to adapt for the lack of a fourth striker. But for now, we're going to jump into this game against Brighton and hopefully come away with a decent result. There's my starting lineup, as you can see. Hoping that McLaren can keep up his good goal-scoring run and Lozano can actually start to score goals again, because we need him to. We lost our first game of the Championship. I don't want to lose my second one either. Or second one as well. Great grammar, Ches. Here's Manu. Nicely inside to Norwood. Back to Manu. You get the turn. Oh, he did get the turn in. That's a good cross too, and Hemed brings it down. Oh, we conceded early on against Watford. We are not going to concede early on here against Brighton, at least not in the opening 5 minutes 20 seconds, but in the resulting 30 seconds after that we may do from this corner. Oliver Norwood with the corner in. Navarrete heads away. Norwood stood there going like this. Not really too sure why. And then the linesman pointed for a throw in field rather than to either of the teams playing. Got himself all mixed up there. Here's Anthony Knockart. Could get a ball in. into Oliver Norwood again. Back to Rohan Ince. Norwood. Ince. We get the tackle in. No, I took the man there. Swiped his legs away. Don't book him. Yellow card for Ninnis in the opening 10 minutes. That's not going to help proceedings. Enna Valencia to take the free kick for them. Or Anthony Knockart, one of the two. No, it is going to be Enna Valencia. Ooh, well held by Hamilton. That was a decent free kick, headed for the top corner. Thankfully, though, after 10 minutes, we still are locked at 0-0. Into Ninnis. I see the run being made by Jamie McLaren. Oh, we've slotted him in. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by Lewis Dunk. I was just going to try and work it onto McLaren's right foot so I could finesse it in such devastating fashion as he has done so far in his career here at Cambridge, but it's a great tackle from Lewis Dunk to stop me from even being able to get any sort of shot off on either foot. There's loads of space out here for Greco, though. If I could turn back inside quickly, which we haven't been able to do, but we've got away from the defender, I'll poke that in there to Gieselman, pull it back there to Ninnis, and then into Petrak, to Ninnis again. Lozano's there, spins well. Anthony Lozano! Oh, needed saving as well, tipped over the top. Good effort. Corner to come in. Navarrete whips it. Up goes, oh, no idea, Rohan Ince, I think it was, that got on the end of that. Lozano will bring this down. We'll go back to the man out wide. No, we won't. Well, we will, but not in the manner that I expected it to find him. Bailey right into Ninnis. McLaren's there, but we'll go to Greco instead. And then we'll try a McGeady spin. That's not a McGeady spin, but it's worked brilliantly. Pull that back. McLaren! Oh, worst shot you've ever seen. Hamed. Lovely ball over the top. Oh, Gieselman's not dealt with that very well at all. Knockart in the box. He's actually stayed down there, Gieselman. Please get up. Do not have to come off injured. It looks like he's pulled his hamstring. He was holding the back of his leg there, but he's all right to continue. Oh, we're short on numbers or quality at left back as it is. I really cannot afford to lose Gieselman, to be fair. If we do end up losing him for a considerable period of time, I may end up having to switch to 4-2-3-1 anyway and signing 2 left backs. But hopefully he'll be okay, A, to continue for the rest of this game, and B, won't miss too much time. I see the injury symbol's gone already, thankfully. So fingers crossed, he'll be okay and won't need to miss too much of the season. Although I'm trying to win the ball back here, but Brighton have been very good so far. It sucks that, to be fair, we're playing Watford, who've just got relegated from the Premier League, and Brighton, who are one of the best teams at Championship level, in our opening 2 games of the Championship. So these 2 opening games of the domestic season haven't been too much of an accurate reflection as to what we can expect for the rest of the season, but we're doing all right in both of them. We did well against Watford, in fairness. We just couldn't quite get the goal we needed to equalise, but we're playing well enough here against Brighton, and hopefully, not before too long, we'll have a goal to go in front if I can start to pass the ball to my own teammates and not the opposition. Cut. Down the right-hand side. Ninnis trying to shadow with him, but I mean, I don't really know where he's going here, to be honest. Knockart. He's going straight to Greco is what he's going to do. And Jamie McLaren could be in here. If I can get the space with Lozano, we've got it to McLaren. Now, Lewis Dunk made a wonderful challenge earlier on. He's not going to be able to do so this time, is he? Oh, he got in the way. He's dropped to Lozano, though. Just as we think we've broken Lozano's goal-scoring duck, I tried to shoot, and he's offside when the ball was struck. Squeezed it in off the woodwork, but it's not going to count. Still 0-0. Let's ball down the line and work back inside. Hamed. Oh, that's a great ball. And Manu, good save down low by Hamilton. Decent strike towards the near post, that. Really good ball over, and how he was in so much space, I've no idea. Knockart to take the corner. It's a poor one, though, and Jamie McLaren will come away with it. I've run straight to Oliver Norwood, though, unfortunately, and Knockart gets a second attempt. Oh, that was nicely done. Please win that header. I didn't, but thankfully Hamilton made the save. Brighton have been the more threatening of the 2 teams, but we've still created some decent opportunities so far, and hopefully we'll continue to do so between now and the end of the game, and maybe just take one of them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? To score a goal at Championship level for the first time, considering we couldn't against Watford. Might do here. Lozano. Oh, I've taken this a little bit too far, I think. I perhaps should have shot a little bit earlier on. Lozano squares it. Oh, Nagare's got in the way. Forward in there to Lozano. I'm getting closed down. We'll go to Chavlaran, who's come on at half-time for Ninnis. It's just not playing very well for me, Ninnis, unfortunately. So lovely ball into Navarrete. Oh, Lozano, please! Yes! He scored at last! Anthony Lozano back on the score sheet. We're 1-0 up, exactly on the hour mark. Oh, at last he scored a goal. Lovely turn and ball in from Navarrete. I thought for a moment he played it too close to the keeper, but the relief
as Anthony Lozano latches onto the through ball and pile drives it into the back of the net. Our first goal at Championship level. Will it give us our first points at Championship level? I'd very much like to think so. Lozano, McLaren again. This is good football. Out wide to Gieselman. Left back pushing further forward than the left mid. McLaren, get there. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Oh, it's inside the box. I thought it was outside the box. We've got a pen. I want to see a replay. I'm trying to see the line. You can't quite. Oh, it must have been on the line. I thought it was outside the box. Penalty, Lozano to take. He's only just scored. And now he's really got his eye in because he's buried a second. 2 goals in 6 minutes. We are going to get our first set of 3 points in the Championship away from home against Brighton, providing I don't absolutely collapse in the remaining 25 mins. Kyle into Valencia. Oh, missed the tackle. And a Valencia finish. And there is 6 minutes left. If we score 2 in 6, then they could potentially score 2 in 6. That is a great strike from Valencia. Great footwork. And then accuracy and power beat the keeper 2-1. Greco's made the run. And he's onside here. Has he got the legs to get away from Lewis Dunk? It appears so. Greco. I even slowed down to settle myself so I was in a better body shape to take the shot. Lozano's chasing after him. He's like, look, mate, what have you done? Chance to kill the game off. There's 30 seconds to go and I've missed it. That is such an unbelievable opportunity. I can't believe I've missed that shot. Greco, mate, we need to work on your finishing in training, it seems. And now Brighton are in at the other end. Oh, but the keeper's going to come. 3 minutes added on. I'm just going to take my time now and just waste some of those extra seconds. Says as I give the ball away. Oh, and there goes the final whistle. 3 points in the Championship for the very first time away from home against Brighton, who are one of the Championship contenders, as they are every year in the Championship. But we're going to get the win. Right, back to the transfer window. And then was it Blackburn midweek, I think. As expected, the manager rating has shot back up again. They've rejected my offer for Josh King. And Carl Wimet has gone. We offered, was it 2 million for Joshua King, I think? I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, we offered to... Oh, he's worth 3.6. I don't really want to pay 3.6. I'll offer him 2.7. He's only got a year left on his contract, or 11 months left on his contract, so we shouldn't have to pay full price for him. You can see the amount of bids we've had in for Norris there in that transfer negotiations screen. But it looks like we're going to go into the game against Blackburn without too much else happening transfer-wise. Obviously, we're still waiting for scout reports back, full scout reports back on a number of players, including the left-backs we're looking at. I really want to see what Davinson Sanchez is like as well. Can he play? Oh, he can't play anywhere other than centre-back, unfortunately. I really want to bring him in because you guys were very keen on him, and I like the look of him at least briefly as well. But I really want a left-back more so than a centre-back, and now we really want a striker as well. Oh, I could get EMRE MOR. I'm just going to throw in a loan bid for EMRE MOR. I'm not even going to beat about the bush. He's on 20 grand a week though. We'll go for 1 year. I could say 2 year. We want EMRE MOR in the Premier League as well. Why not? I don't really want to set a I could try and set a future fee. I'll set a future fee of like £1 million and see what they say. Who knows? EMRE MOR would be great though as a backup striking option. I'll wait for scout reports though on everybody else. I don't want to jump in too soon. Wiedemont wins the header. McLaren. I'll go back to Wiedemont and then look for Lozano. Roll the defender. Oh, surely not. Anthony Lozano. I thought for a moment he was going to fire us in front very early on, but we still might get a goal here. Navarrete. Oh, Navarrete! Strike and a half from the youngster. After 6 minutes, we lead at home against Blackburn. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. He's just let fly. I was hoping, maybe I could draw a save out of the keeper and get a corner or something, or maybe it'll rebound to someone. But no, he's got such a narrow angle. Oh, look at the movement on it as well. Oh my God! That drifted and then back in again. That is hands down one of the top 5 goals I've ever scored on FIFA 17. Just the movement in it. That was the perfect angle for the replay. If you haven't dropped the video a like already, I think that goal deserves it. What a hit from Lino Navarrete. Unbelievable. Wiedemont into Lozano. There's Jamie McLaren. Go all the way out wide here to Blair Adams. The left back pushing a long way forward. Cross is well blocked. Carl we met playing against us for the first time. I didn't even realise he was in their starting lineup. It's taken me 24 minutes to even notice that he's playing for them in this game. Of course, we literally sold him a matter of hours ago in game. Here's Hamilton down the right hand side. That's a dangerous cross. Head that home. I said head that home. Never mind. Win that header. Why does nobody want to head the football? Mason into Neverett. He's got space to run into if the ball eventually finds him. There's a nice little Berber spin. And Anthony Lozano can run through that gap. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. He has Lozano. Oh, what a save from Steele. That's going to be a goal kick, isn't it? Oh, what a save from their keeper. Kostas Manolas just gone to Chelsea for £35 million. Alexandre Lacazette has also gone to Manchester United for £50-odd million as well. As shock, Manchester United signed another striker. Hell of a signing for them as well, though. And that, of course, hopefully, will be a problem we have to deal with next season after we've gotten promotion out of the Championship. But we have to keep up our level of performance to ensure that we do get that promotion. Still 1-0 here after half an hour. It's Danny Graham. Into O'Sullivan. It could go back to Danny Graham. Where are you going? He's going to go out wide. No, he's going to shoot! Good save down low, Hamilton. Corner then for Ben Marshall. 10 minutes into the second half. It's whipped to the near post. It's headed away. How far? Only as far as Jason Lowe. Back across. Navarrete intercepts. I couldn't get my first touch in before Danny Guthrie got there, but we have been able to come away with the ball. And Lozano could switch this here looking for Jamie McLaren. And he's done brilliantly. And we catch him on the breakaway for a second goal. Lozano, come feet. He's done well. Anthony Lozano, all on target, could save by Steele. It's going to be a corner. As they nearly scored at one end, or had the opportunity to score at one end, we have the opportunity to score at the other. Navarrete could put this ball back into the box. And who's underneath that? Lowe, unfortunately. And he's going to clear it away. Ninnis. Go out wide. And that drew the defender. And now Lozano could be in and will dink that, looking for McLaren, but it's not going to reach him. But Ninnis can find Navarrete. He's already scored one worldie. Can he score a second more simple goal? No. Good save by Steele. Corner to come in. I'm going to aim it towards the near post. It's not really near post. Keeper's come to punch. He's going to drop to Xavier. Well blocked. And they're going to get a free kick for a push. Great. Chavalaran. Nice. Ninnis dinks it. Wiedemann gets there. I've got 2, 3 in the box to aim for. And we'll find McLaren. Oh, Steele with the save. He's made a couple of top-class stops in this game to deny us a number of goals. Up goes Zedos. He's not going to win that header. He's going to come back out here to Chavalaran. We'll knock it back there. Unfortunately, it's Jake Clark-Salter. Zedos is still there, though. Get it out of his feet. He scored 1 goal already this season. Might get another or an assist. No, I can't even shoot or pass, and they've cleared it. But there's the final whistle. A 1-0 win against Blackburn in the Championship. This Championship season is so difficult. I am grinding hard to get these results. We lost to Watford. Very, very close game against Brighton. And even though we had a number of opportunities, we fought hard to get that 1-0 win against Blackburn. Their keeper made some good stops, though. I'm not sure how comfortable this season is going to be. We might genuinely have to rely on the playoffs if the season is going to be as difficult as it has been so far. Some very tough games to this point. We're currently 9th in the league. That might update, though, as we push further through the week towards the Saturday. We'll see if anything else is going to happen in the transfer window, or if we get any more scout reports back. We've had one back from Britta Sombalonga. £4 million. I mean, I'd love to bring Britta Sombalonga into the club, but I have absolutely no idea whether they'd be open to a loan bid. I'll ask, but I doubt they'll sell him to or loan him to me. But there's no harm in asking. He would be superb, absolutely superb. Would be the second best striker at the club. Transfer offer for David Gregory. Now I'm going to have to hold off on this because we want to sell Will Norris, and I'm going to need a second keeper. Unless, of course, our youngster turns 16 in the meantime between now and the end of the window. But I don't think he's going to. And we've reached the Preston game, although we have some more emails. Good. Right. Transfer offer for Leon Legg. 220. I'm just going to accept that. We want to get him out of the club. Right. That's going to be another player out the door and some more finances raised. Okay. They're going to decline. I'll take off. I'll take that off. I'll take that off. Oh no, just go to loan. That's weird. Did it default to that? We'll go for a 2-year loan bid then for EMRE MOR, and they should accept that, and that will be the striker situation sorted for a relatively cheap fee. I don't want to pay £5 million for Joshua King, thank you very much. Right, well that's going to bring today's episode to a close then. We're 9th in the league, but we're only 3 points off top, so there's still a long way to go. 43 games yet to be played in the Championship, but pleased with how things have started so far. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and I will see you next time.